What's good, people? I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a warning. Grab a snack, grab a drink, sit back, and relax. Because I am actually excited to bring you all this here video. And you all never hear me say that. So take this moment, go to the fridge, go down to the store, do whatever you gotta do. Because this is going to be a wild one. I say wild, more like interesting one. First things first, I know my spawn points. So listen, I would have hit that shot if and only if I saw either a tracer round coming from an M82 or I guess I seen my bullet hit the snow, but I couldn't see either. So I had to keep guessing. And all that time allowed this man to come back alive. So when you spawn in this game, make sure you move, because if not, you will die. Okay, here's another warning for you all. The next part I'm about to show you all is going to be edited a bit weird. And I'm going to need you all to trust me on this. Because whenever I do something, I do it for a purpose. So once again, sit back and watch. Remember when I said I'm gonna need y'all to trust me on this? I'm editing this next part weird because I want to show y'all something. If you did not hear this exact person right here switch weapons, you would have died. Look, he has a whole M249 on him. You would have gotten sprayed by a hostile tree. He was facing opposite me. If you didn't hear this man switch weapons, you would have died. Now here's the thing. You saw me react to him switching weapons. What'd I do? Well, I went to my left. I heard the sound in my left ear. But what I want y'all to pay attention to, notice I kept going prone. I knew he was in a tree. You just wouldn't be outside switching weapons. You wouldn't. I would have heard him walking. He had to be in a tree. I went prone to look at the base of the tree. Not the tree itself, but the base of a tree. It is really hard to hide feet, if not your entire head-ass body, at the base of a tree. That is how I found that man. People, players have been hiding in trees since this map came into a freaking rotation. It's only natural. It sucks, but it's natural. I have to give credit where it's due to this man right here named Santiago. You saw a phone duel running straight toward you. You didn't back down. You didn't sit in the house. You didn't try to leave. You ran straight toward the guy you're in a duel with your gun out. I have respect for you. I have the utmost respect for you. So if you end up watching this here YouTube video, no hate, no hard feelings, good games. And if you're playing like how you're playing right now, I cannot wait to see where you're at about 3 months down the line. You have my respect. Pop question, people. I'm going to test your memory. Can you all recall where the detector is?
The plane is coming. Prepare to fight for the airdrop.
One more time. Can you all tell me where the detector is? No, don't look at the map. Don't do that. Where is the detector? Based off of your own memory. Can you tell me where it's at? Alright, if you can't, here's the answer. The detector is near the barred house. I was just there. So it alarms me when someone actually hits the detector and I'm right across from it. Now look, I'm going to aim in here. I'm not aiming at a guy. I'm trying to see if he's going to move from the detector spot. But I don't see anything. Okay, well, if I don't see anything, maybe he's going to run toward me. So I need to go ahead and evade from where, or move from where my previous detected position was. AKA, anywhere but where I was just at. Right? Well, that plan comes undone when he ports me. Now look, you're probably saying, Jet, why are you running? People, he hit the detector. He knew where I was at. Now he ports me. Now he knows where I'm at again. But here's the thing. He knows the direction I'm heading toward. This guy has two options right now. He can run straight toward me. Or he can use my direction and try to predict where I'm going to go. Something that I do on a daily basis. So you see, I'm looking on the other side of the river embankment, or the river in general. And I'm like, if I can't see you, You can't see me, or so I think. Maybe you're in a tree. Maybe you are, hell, maybe you're watching me right now, but none of that matters. I get ported again. And you see my camera reaction. I'm like, dog, there's no way this guy has 2 ports this late in the fucking match. Well, he does. He does, and I gotta deal with it. This man knows where I'm headed for sure. But also, if he's playing chess, I can play checkers. If he knows where I'm headed, chances are he's probably gonna go where he thinks I'm headed. So why not play along in his little game? Yeah, I know, crazy. I'm playing a game within a game. But how you become a better player is you master this game. What is this game called in particular? It's called mind games, people. It's called mind games. It's called psychological warfare. That's what this is called. You notice my big ass word on the bottom left hand corner of your screen? Parallel? People, I'm paralleling him. What that means is we're running alongside each other, but we're not crossing paths. And I'm like 99% sure that he sees where I'm headed toward. So like I said, I'm going to play along in this game. I'm going to parallel him. Now, there's a very obvious and very bright behind airdrop symbol on both of our compasses. And now that I'm up here, I'm like, okay, if I were him, where would I go? Right up there. To overwatch the airdrop, obviously. But it appears as if I beat him up here. Which is interesting, right? He ported me twice. He should have the upper hand. Where's he at?
You have proved yourself as a killer. But will you stay alive when others know where you are?
People, raise your hand if you have played any kind of horror game. Okay, now keep your hand raised. Let me ask y'all a question. Put your hand down if you agree with me on the following statement. The scariest times in any horror game is when the music is not playing. People, did you notice whenever I stopped playing music, things got really tense? And I mean, so tense to the point where it's like, damn, I might die. Yeah, my mortar strikes didn't want to work. And usually, in this kind of scenario, you will drop a mortar strike to take this guy out from behind his cover. Hopefully, you'll stun him to the point where he took out M82 and you shoot him. And he's gone. That is what you would like to happen. But you clearly saw. The game was like, you know what, Jet? You know what, Jet? No. No mortars for you. You are going to suffer in this encounter. But, well, like I said, Homeboy and I have been running in the same direction for the past 3.5 minutes. And I saw him go behind that rock. But the important thing is, I didn't see him come from behind said rock. So he was still there. And I knew he was there, and I wanted to drop a mortar strike, but like I just told y'all, I didn't want to come out. So, taking matters into my own hands, it was kind of convenient that Homeboy was, how can I say this? Revealing a bit too much of his position behind that rock. And the M82 will take your life if it hits anything other than your limbs. What I just said was, if an M82 hits you in your chest, you're gone. Body armor or not. And that, my dear people, is why the M82 is my comfort weapon. Like I said in previous videos, people have their comfort food. Mine is macaroni and cheese. I love it. I have a comfort weapon and Mayday 2, right? So people, I will say, this encounter was actually fun. I know, wild, look at the map that we're on. It's forced. The map that absolutely nothing happens on. But the first, actually, pretty much all 4 kills required some kind of skill, required some kind of hearing, and definitely the fourth required some kind of mind game. If not, beating someone at a mind game. People, when you play this game enough, you start to predict where people are going to go, and the whole gameplay mechanic that is portable signal detector, throw it out the window. Burn it, if you will. Because there's no point. Once you start playing the game and realizing where people spawn at, where people tend to go, you won't need a port. And then you can use people's reliance on ports to your advantage. And that's what I did here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.